Can I be real with you, ladies and gentlemen? I really don't want to be streaming right now. But I need to reach my quota. So here we are. Hi there, Marco. When I say short stream in the title, I really mean it. This time around, this stream will probably be done prior to 1 AM because I have actually been waking up earlier lately. I've been waking up between 4 to 9 AM. Usually by this time I've passed out, but in order to get a stream in, I'm persevering a bit. I really don't have the energy to be on, but it must be done. I may not be my usual self today, but maybe it'll come back tomorrow. Anyways. The only reason I'm playing Pokopia is to get this event out of the way. Which is all about scales and stuff. Looks like this one's gonna be like a Dream Island styled one again. I appreciate that. Ooh, recipe. Off stream I've been playing a lot of Archipelagos and watching videos and having hot chocolate at like 9 in the morning. This is my first time playing Pokopia since I last streamed. Let's see. Yes, it is quite delectable. Dare I say that it is delectable. Oh, I see what happened here. Yeah, Destin's disappointment. That makes that one, yeah. That's fair. I get that. About the Beetle cam. You know, Beetle's kind of done this the whole time for the past few streams. It's just, at first I was like, it would be funny if I just gave no context to the things I'm looking at. But now I decided, okay, fine, you can get the context. So now that is there off to the side, especially whenever I have to take a break. Yes. Exactly. Yay, prism scale. Because I didn't stream for a week, I am streaming every day this week except Sunday. I'll be on today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And Friday and Saturday are both streamiversary days. Trying's very integral. I'm surprised you said that on screen. Hi there, Mysterious Star. Here we go. I understand, Paper. Normally I would be asleep right now, but I needed to reach my stream quota. That's the only reason I'm on. But if you need rest, that is totally understandable. I will hopefully be on at earlier times. That's nice, Mysterious Star. Oh, you weren't here at the very beginning. I'm not going to be my usual self today. If my responses are faint, I'm really low energy at the moment. But I will respond the best I can. That's awesome, Miss Grin in chat. That's good. As long as you have fun. What's most important is not really focusing much on the views and just having fun with what you play, you know? Sleep well, Paper. How many prism skills have I found so far? 14. I bet I'm gonna need way more than that. And here are some more now. Last time I streamed was last Tuesday. I believe. And then I disappeared off the face of the earth. No, that's not true. I was around. I was around, just not talking in public chats. I've actually been working on some stuff for next year. Next streaming year, that is. Needless to say, I'm more ready for that than the Streamiversary, which is funny. I'm thinking about picking up streaming. I definitely recommend it. Obviously, like, managing a community and stuff can definitely be a lot. But beyond that, just being able to just make games for an audience, whether big or small, is quite nice. About Beetle's tail. I'm gonna make Beetle a human. Beetle has already started his streaming career. This is his first stream tonight. Yeah. I'm just being silly for those that don't get the joke. Beetle doesn't actually stream. I am referring to the screen share on the right. Greninja is the one that started streaming recently. Though now that you say that, that's funny. That is a funny idea. I will follow Beetle anyways. Because I just think that's silly. You're really living up to your name. By memory, I got every single Pokemon to Awesome in Bubbly Basin. And also, I got every single Lost Relic. But I think there was something I still needed to search for, I just don't remember. Also, this is a very different Underwater Dream Island. I haven't gotten one of these in a while. Yeah, 13. Ooh. You ever wonder why you just get follows even when you're not a streamer? I don't really have that experience because I kind of just started from the get-go. I wonder how that must feel for the non-streamers out there. I finally got a new human record. What is the human record? Poke Week. I learned the hooray emote. Ah, what was that one? Oh, the happy one. Yeah, 13 before you started streaming. You should have gotten 77 followers before you started streaming because of the numbers in your name. Hey there, Jedi. Hope all is well on your end. I appreciate that. Ah, just a newspaper. At least I got something new for once. I only just started. To be honest, I really don't want to be streaming right now, but I have a quota I'm trying to reach. It's been an okay day, I would say. I am ready to conk out, though. How does one get out of here? Here we go. The goal for Season 7 is 200, and Season 7 ends this week. I gotta reach 200 by Saturday. And that can be done by me hopping on every day this week. Yeah, because my stream anniversary is on Friday. Well, not the actual day of. The actual day I started streaming was August 25th, but, what's it called? The stream anniversary every year is always the Friday and Saturday before the college semester starts. That's how it's been for the past 2 years. And let's just say I have some pretty big stuff to announce. I might be teasing what Season 8's name is gonna be prior to Friday, I'm not sure yet. Still not a new poster? Man. Okay, I got 53 prism scales, which is magnificent. It's around this time too. Oh! When did you start streaming? Wow. That's 5 days prior to when I started. The only difference is that I was already 14. Wait, it depends. When is your birthday? If it's later this year, I don't know what to tell you. But if it was earlier, then you were probably fine. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. It was 11 days before. But still. Okay, I am looking up the Feebas and my Lodic habitat. Okay, for Feebas's habitat, we need the sand bed and the big swim ring. No. And then what about for my Lodic? The swim ring, beach volleyball set, and the cooler. I just barely had enough. The only thing I don't think I can buy is the floating lantern. Oh wait, I can! Oh wait, I have 3. No! I need 7 more, scales before I can buy the floating lantern. But I don't need it for the habitats. Okay. On Mixer at first and Twitch later. Oh! Well, obviously, Mixer is, long gone now, but I'm sure the same rules applied. Yeah. I appreciate the lurk, though. My bot is disabled. I forgot to re-enable it. Well, the bot for the lurks, anyway. Alright. This right here is it for Feebas. And as for my Lodic, its habitat looks a little something like this. A beach volleyball set, like so. A cooler on the left. And a swim ring on the right. And that right there is the Milotic habitat, which, unlike Feebas, who is already in the shop, Milotic will just will just spawn right here. So I need to go to my Cloud Island and put this in. Also, hi there, welcome, welcome. Here we go. So I gotta get this, this, and this. So I need to remove 5 objects. Let's see. Both are common spawns, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto the Cloud Island and see what happens. Hello there, Vaporeon. You got me seaweed. Seaweed. Okay. Alright, let's see. A Venusaur stamp here. And now it's just as simple as creating the habitats here. We will, of course, need Pokemetal to, what's it called, make these. So, we've got our sand bed, which requires 2 rare Pokemetal. Then the big swim ring. I made these in order of... well, I made the habitats from left to right. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go to just an underwater spot on the island. And that's just where I'll put Feebas and Milotic. Same with how I put it in Pallet Town. Logically, I should put them in Bubbly Basin, but it just feels right to put them in Pallet Town, like with the other event Pokemon. There we go. And now, we've got this. And then also... No. I think all of these habitats already have a Pokemon. So let me just get rid of the cameras that are around them. Oh. I had a feeling it'd be Cinderace. Let's see. I suppose I can appraise this real quick. Oh. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. A lucky egg. I was trying to come up with something silly to say about the lucky egg, but nothing came to mind. What is in here? The world. It's a Grey Cottage kit. got my Lodic before Feebas. See, in Palatown it would make sense, but this is my Cloud Island, so I'm pretty surprised. But I happen to have... No, I don't have any Aspare Berries on me. But I can give my Lodic a steak. Roar, take my food. There we go. A fossil. I know I should wait for Feebas to show up here, but I'm satisfied with just having my Lodic here for now. I can always come back if need be. Oh, right. Yeah, my eyes just got really heavy. I'll probably go for 1 more hour at most. I know that's a really short stream by my standards, but I really don't want to mess up the sleep schedule I've got going at the moment. Oh, that's right, I forgot to give you this beetle. Any stream is enough stream. I appreciate that. Your pinky hurts. Then why are you drawing? You were mentioning that it was hurting before. Because you're locked in. That's fair. And it does look pretty sick. Because you are just so cool. Oh, no problem. It's how you hold the pencil, you can move the screen around and stuff. That's fair. I got my Lodic on the Cloud Island before Pallet That's funny to me. I am headed to Bubbly Basin to try and get some new recipes from the sparkling whirlpools. let's see. Also, in the 1 week that I didn't play. Well, first off, Male Jellison didn't even show up. But did anybody go down from Awesome? I'm gonna zoom in. And then I'm gonna slowly creep up. Everybody stayed at Awesome. Okay. No one went down. The reason I was worried about that is because, Croconaw went down from Awesome to Great, randomly. And I actually think it was because he had no place to sleep. I think everyone should have a spot to rest now. Shiny. Let's see. I swear I saw one of those sparkling whirlpools here before, but now it's gone. No. Maybe they moved somewhere. I did leave the area after all. I didn't want to check them until I started streaming. Maybe that was my mistake. It would be quite sad and a bit of a waste if I'm not able to get that, but it's alright. What are you selling? Float Soul is selling a shiny pearl. You know, that actually is kind of useful. Oh, 3 shiny pearls. Even better. Take... honey. Take my honey. Let's see. Oh, that's what I still needed to look for, CDs. Which, that wasn't a new one. Which I suppose now that I've found all of the relics, I can go back to how I traditionally grabbed things, which was like this. Hey, it's Mysterious Star. And his little brother Staryu. I forgot to ask, how are you, Maru? Speaking of Starmie, Starmie doll. Oh hey, the ripples magically appeared. Nice. I had 2 hot chocolates today. One in the morning and one earlier in the evening. Hot chocolate and hot cocoa. It is pretty cozy. I don't care that it's summer. I just want to have them. Yes. Did I not get a single new recipe? Depression. That's okay. You're always cold all the time anyways. Yeah, wants me Wimpod? It's Wimpod! Okay. You reminded me of my mom. In 80-degree weather, she will wear a sweater. Or a sweater. Wear pants and a sweatshirt all day, every day. Would you wear that in, like, 100-degree weather? You will wear a hoodie in 100 degrees, and you don't get heat stroke. My body would not be able to handle that. I have a condition that really irritates my body if in that kind of weather. Like, my body would actually shut down. Hive 5. No, it should be a hive 5. You gotta turn into bees. Go into the beehive and use that to high 5. Anyways, I'm really not good in hot weather. My body freaks out both there and also in very cold weather. So I always have to be bundled up. In the winter, if I don't have a sweater, my skin gets very red. If I'm wearing too many layers in hot weather, my body freaks out. The hive 5. It is now canon. You live in a desert? It's not even that, Maru. Even if my body adapted, I have a condition that irritates my skin in hot weather. So, I'm sure I would get used to warmer weather, but that would still, like, be an issue. But thankfully, New York is not a sauna. We had a heat wave in like early July, but aside from that, the highest it's ever gotten is like 83. Nothing higher. It is humid. That's the only setback, and, yeah, humidity sucks. And, what's it called? I've been wanting to go out on walks. I can't go out on walks if it's 80 degrees because of the humidity. It needs to be a bit cooler. So if I go out like in the evening or in like the early morning, then that would be good. Feel all gross. Yeah. Summer is close to ending, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Which I know, like, is a complete contrast to everything that I've just said. I don't like winter, and I don't like college. And both of those things are coming back. Yay! And then earlier sunsets, which means seasonal depression. Wow! Oh god, what happened to time? The only thing winter is good for is Christmas. We set our Christmas tree up in early November, and I don't care who tells me that's too early. Winter is terrible because it's dark out at like 4 p.m. See, if I had longer sunsets in winter, I think I would be able to tolerate it more. But because of that one sole fact, that's what makes it so tough. Oh, end of October is even earlier than us. Me and my dad, we're not big on Halloween. We're more Christmas people. Every year in the Discord, I have a Christmas countdown. From December 1st to the 25th, I'll have a question of the day that I ask everyone. Let's hear the whole Summerween. Summerween? I'm out of the loop. Halloween out all summer. Oh, I see. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not a big Halloween person. Again, the spookiness, the spooky vibes and stuff. Not that good on my brain, though I am gonna try my best to use Halloween overlays again this year. I'm gonna test the waters and see how I feel. I haven't used them in a while, but I think it wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I also hate cold weather. Cold weather is awful. I like snow, but maybe that's because I don't shovel. Snow is wonderful. It's magical and fluffy. But I really don't like when it's like 20 degrees out. When I think of a dry state, I think of Arizona. Yeah, maybe you've told me before. Struggling to find the break in your drawing. Break? What break? Taking a break? The reason to film. Oh, I see. Nah, I should make the entire tail black. There. Boom. Yeah, Beetle's drawing to the right. Beetle has been the one that's been drawing stuff. Anyways, Arizona is special, where they don't observe daylight savings, most of it anyway. Because of that, in the summer, like now, I am 3 hours ahead of you. But in November, I will only be 2 hours ahead of you. It is weird, but it's how it works. Yeah, you are not Pacific. I have several people who are in Arizona. Or several... I have several people? I have several friends, who live in Arizona. Yes, I have people. Finally! Oh, you figured out the... Oh man, we can't have the all black tail. When I hop on tomorrow, I most likely will not be streaming Pokopia. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to be streaming Pokopia until the streamiversary. We'll see how I'm feeling. I was talking to Beetle about it, but I might go back to, I might go back to playing Wii Sports Resort like I was back in May. Or maybe, just like how I started the season, we'll have good old-fashioned Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. That was the game I first met Beetle with anyway. Which, that feels like forever ago. But it was only a month and a half ago. But that's what happens when you make memories with people. You form close bonds. You get really close friendships. And then it results in feeling like you've known someone for a really long time. But it hasn't actually been that long at all. It's kind of wild to think that 2 months ago from today, I didn't know who Beetle was. Time is an illusion. Your save stuff got corrupted, oh no! In which Animal Crossing? New Horizons, oh no! You'd even have like a backup or anything? Like there, I know there's that like New Horizons like backup app thingy. That's unfortunate. Hi there, Psych. Sometimes that happens, you just connect with someone and it feels like you've known them for years. Yes. It is why I love Beetle very, very much. sort of thing does happen. That is exactly the vibe. We are a wholesome little family. Most of us like hugs and love. Some are a bit more reserved. But no matter what, there's always, that cozy vibe and positive vibes. I will say, with the slight reboot of the channel in a week, what did you forget on Beetle this time? With the slight reboot of the channel next week, it might not be as cozy as you're used to. But for the most part, I probably won't be changing that much. It's more what you see is gonna change. I will still be me. But things are changing. In fact, something's gonna be happening to my live scene for the first time since I started streaming. No, of course not. But you haven't seen my Mario Maker streams. My Mario Maker streams get quite lively. I don't, like, have crazy reactions or anything, but I wouldn't call those cozy. I don't get lively necessarily. I'm still quite quiet. Quite quiet. But the majority of people in chat are just people that want me to play their levels and nothing more. And also combined with, what's it called? Trying not to die in a level, or really intense levels that I'm playing, compared to the coziness of something like Pokopia. Pocosia. You get a little hyper. That's fair. I feel like you get hyper even in cozy streams. Oh, Cheshley's been playing that. I've been seeing her streams of Moonlight Peaks. It's a lantern. Yeah. You haven't really been able to game, though. Not even Pokopia? Because I know you were heavily playing the DLC when it first came out. And getting into baking and cooking more. That's nice. My mom loves to bake. Whenever she's stressed, like work is overwhelming her, just things are going on, she likes to cope just by baking. She really enjoys baking cookies. I know I'm quite fond of her chocolate chip cookies, but also she's made quite a bit of s'mores cookies lately. She's not here. She's in California, visiting my brother and my nephew. And my brother is out on a business trip for the first time ever. So the house has just been me and my dad for the past few days. So it's been really quiet. Which is ironic because this is actually the opposite of what was happening back in June. Back in June, it was me and my dad that went on a trip. See, Apple. Who I heard of for the first time in a long time earlier today. Let's just say I heard some interesting no's. You don't know who Apple is, though. You'll probably meet her eventually. Stressed you're making a bunch of red velvet cookies and watching an anime show. Happy's amazing. Hey, I knew something was missing. The pixel cat on the left that you will see in just a moment. She made that pixel cat for me. I didn't even commission it or anything, she just made it for fun. This is what happens when you have artist friends, they will just make things for you. From my experience. Like when I first met Beetle, for example, I was getting a bunch of fan art. Though I will admit, it has been about a month since I last added a fan art on the website. You're still on your drawing me addiction. Really? I swear all of the sketches I've seen you make lately have been Beetle. You once accidentally streamed collab requested her once. Oh! You know, I did that one time. But it was even worse. It was to someone I didn't know. So I'm like, oh god. But it was right as I was ending streams, so it didn't matter. No, you were right, Psych, it is her. Bunch of sketches, but they just... Sketches, you don't have them download to your phone. Streaming with someone else seems scary. Nah. Just think about it. Am I scary? I can understand the idea of, like, streaming with someone else and knowing that both communities are watching. Or maybe chat getting overwhelming, but, like, for a smaller community like mine, it typically isn't a major issue. Starting out, I used to get anxious thinking, oh, what are the other chats thinking of me? But I tried to just not think much about it and have fun. It would have to be with someone you know. Yeah, exactly. It's just like how I only raid mutuals. If I ever raid, it's because one of my friends are on. I cannot raid someone new. Because, for me to raid someone, I want to know what their stream is like. I want to get a feel of their streams. So that I know what I'm sending my community into. So that's why usually I would scout streams just offline instead. Oh, there, float slow. Also, Mario, you said that you got a custom VTuber model. That's awesome! That's really cool. Streaming with friends is the way to go. Absolutely. There have been some exceptions on my end, though. Using it for your YouTube Pokopia builds. Nice! Aside from multi-streams, I haven't been much of a YouTube person. I'm hoping to change that eventually, though. There is one YouTube idea that I have, though. Just for one thing, but it's something. Been watching Let's Plays. Nice. Hi there, Superplex. I hope you had a wonderful time. What's it called? And of course, welcome on in everybody from the raid. If you don't know who I am, my name is A-Dylite, quite a delight, if I may add. I'm really not feeling it tonight. But what's it called? I wanted to hop on just for a little bit. I'll probably be wrapping up within 20 minutes or so. It's just been a nice, cozy Pokopia stream for the first time in about a week. It's been chill. And I hope all is well on your end, and I hope you all enjoy your time here. And I hope the Silk Song went well. Yeah, of course. I'm mainly just tired. I'll probably just catch some rest once I wrap up. Kinda want another cup of hot cocoa. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. It's always nice. But yeah, I never stream 2 hours. 2 hours is like, what's it called? A very short period of time where I feel like I don't really get much done. If I ever stream for a short amount of time like that, that means, I am tired. That is short for a short stream for me. You could demolish a cup of hot cocoa. It's like midnight for you. You have nowhere to get it. Can't you not? Well, okay. Beetle, I have a question. Would you happen to have chocolate syrup in your house? Dang it. Okay. You know what I've done? If I don't have a Starbucks hot chocolate with me, I go down, I grab myself a chocolate syrup, or milk, get milk and... Oh my goodness, it's male gelatin. I get, milk and dark chocolate, syrup, and I stir that. First, I put the milk by itself in the microwave for about, like, 45 seconds to a minute. and then I put the syrup in. And then I have a hot chocolate at home. But I know that my grandma has made hot chocolate on the stove. But you don't have chocolate syrup, and I think that's crazy. I reached max friendship with Corefish. You haven't had it in your house for years. We have it all the time, not even just for, like, chocolate milk or anything like that, but, it's also great just for ice cream. If I'm ever having just plain vanilla ice cream, it's nice to just have chocolate syrup, to just add, like, a bit of a drizzle. Okay. You want food. Let's see. What kind of food does male Jellicent like? Getting male Jellicent during tonight's short stream was not on my radar, but I am all for it. You like sour flavors. I have bad nose. I don't think I have the asparaberry. I don't. So male Jellicent is going to have to settle with potato hamburger steak. No problem, Maru. I appreciate the lurk. Alright, it's back to figuring out comfort levels. Let me see if I can remember stuff just by memory. Lots of water, ocean vibes, and of course, a dark habitat, which that can't really be helped. Unless... No, I think I should be fine leaving Jellicent where he is right now. Here's my idea. Bubbles. Because everyone loves bubbles. And then after that, for ocean vibes, I think there was like 2 things that came to mind. I know one of them was the beach parasol. Wherever that is. Here it is. Then, of course, we've got the inflatable boat. Hello there, Staryu. Staryu announced that, he is calling me by my given name in Pokopia. Instead of Ditto. I have, like, no space because I was, like, making stuff for Alligator. Jellicent disappeared. He's talking to Crocodile right now. But now I've, like, legit completed the decks. I don't know if I'm gonna heavily, focus on raising Jellicent's habitat at the moment. I think my main priority at the moment will probably just be going back to Pallet Town and just, solid green background. Just go to Pallet Town and see if Milotic shows up. And sure enough, would that be Jirachi in the cave? Yes. What is it, Jirachi? Tripped and fell, almost started crying. I have a question. How does a floating Pokemon trip? Doesn't make sense to me. Also, congratulations on the 10-stream streak, Mysterious Star. Here we are. It's Milotic. Hello there. There's only one more thing I need, but I'll have to come back another day when I have more prison scales. I literally just need like 7 more, and then I'll get the last thing. pretty funny knowing that in Pokopia, there's a town that literally got shot into the sky, and then we have the, like, underwater town. Despite being low energy, I suppose I have luck. Now that one I didn't set, so I'm always gonna get hit there. Also, thanks for that follow, I appreciate it. It's all rigged anyways. Happy Tuesday. Or Monday, depending on where you are. Yeah, I saw, well, in your Go Live message, you had 92 out of 100. But now you're at 96. Now you've got just 4 more endings. Also, that wave emote is adorable. One more stream. Yeah. Considering you got 4 done today, you'll be able to get 4 done another day. What's gonna happen after you get all the endings? That is the question. Move on to the next playthrough. Well, yeah. That I figured as much. This is gonna be wild, because for the past, what, year, I think, you've mentioned that game to me. It'll be a change of pace seeing another game. Sad to say goodbye to the 100 line. Yeah. DLC turns it into the 500 line. There's something down here. My DLC to be worth being called 200 line. That would be wild. A DLC that doubles the game. Now imagine they announce it just as, I think Maru went to go get Hot Cocoa. Imagine, they announce that as you get the 100th ending. Simple shading. Yeah. Oh, I can get recipes. Hey. Can't go any further, then what about this ripple? This is true. Unless the release was, like, in a few days. But that'd just be wild. Wow, there are a lot of ripples here. There's another one. Oh my goodness. You know, imagine DLC announcement for another year. Yeah. That's fair. Oh, it's the entire Twisty Pillar set. Wow. And then there was the Safari poster, which I think that's new. I think that's a new poster. Unless my memory is terrible. Yeah. Look at that. That's a new poster. Now we just need one more, and then we'll have every single one. Wow, I actually got 100% related things done tonight. I had no plans to work on that. But not only did I get that poster, but Male Jellicent showed up, which I was not expecting at all. So that's quite surprising. But now I won't have to worry about a star piece or anything like that. Alright, I think I am satisfied. My eyes are very heavy. This is the latest I've stayed awake in a while. So why don't I head back to the base and wrap up? Let me, real quick, just... Already carrying too much stuff. Typical Dill fashion. However, I think I might be able to empty out some stuff. Emphasis on maybe. So your agenda will be to attempt Legends EA DLC with metronome only. Wow. That'll be something. Even know if it's possible. Hey, you never know until you try. Rest in peace, cute flower seeds. Before I go, let me quickly just go back to my Cloud Island and just see if Feebas showed up. Because if it did, then that'll be nice to just get that out of the way. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is very short for me. Like, even by my short stream standards, this is short, but I am quite exhausted. That is completely fair. I should be back to my extremely long 6 to 10 hour streams at some point. Oh, Feebas didn't even show up. Or show up. Only Milotic. Got some good drawing done. Yes. What you've been making is the final form of beetle, right? Yeah, final Omega. Using the eventual Feebas habitat to sleep. That's funny. The work in progress of the other option for the final Omega. Yeah. More flare makes better sense for Omega. Yeah. Thinking tomorrow will either be Wii Sports Resort or Amiibo Festival. Maybe something else. It all depends on how I'm feeling. want to go back to the streams from a few months ago. I also think that it would be fitting to end off this season the exact way I started it. When Season 7 started, I was heavily addicted to Amiibo Festival for a while. So much so that I went out of my way to buy Amiibo cards so that I could access more of the game. And what's it called? That's what I did. And I was playing that for a while, I remember. Back when I was streaming, like, basically every day in September. Like, as of, like, the middle of it onward. It's nostalgic to think about, and honestly, man, it's pretty sad thinking just how fast time is going. Like, I've been so excited for, the next year and what I've been planning, but, what's it called? Man, thinking about it now, I'm gonna miss this era of streaming for me. This is a good year. A lot has happened. It has been fun. But hey, we've still got, I believe 4 streams separate this one and the Streamiversary. We've got, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then of course, Friday will be day 1 of the Streamiversary. Which will be a fun time. By the way, I forgot to mention it, and I actually forgot to pin it in chat and add like a whole timer and stuff. The stream awards for this community are out. I released them last week, actually. If you would like to vote for various nominated awards, check out that form right there. Or that there is also a Q&A attached to that if you want to ignore the awards altogether and just focus on the Q&A, or vice versa. That is what that is for. I believe last I checked, I only have 4 responses, so I need to get better about promoting that. But yeah. Because I would ideally like to get at least 10 before the awards ceremony. That's amazing, Beetle. And just in time for me to wrap up. You are very welcome. Season 8 will mark 2 years since I began multi-streaming to YouTube. Which, again, time is an illusion. That's crazy. But, yeah. Man, I don't really know what time is anymore. It is just escaping me before I know it. But yeah. But I suppose now is not the time to reminisce, huh? It's probably best for me to wait till the Streamiversary for that. But, I probably will throughout the week. But hey, all fun moments must come to an end eventually, right? So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys... Right, I actually need to connect my bot now. I was procrastinating before, but now I will. Gotta wait for it to connect real quick. just needs a moment. Let's see. There we go. If you guys would like to catch me outside of stream, the Discord's the best place for that. Of course, you've got my socials such as my Blue Sky and Instagram. You've got my YouTube channels if you want to watch me from the other side. You've got my website if you want to check out fan art and archives. You got my merch store if you want to spread that A-Dylite cheer IRL. And of course, you got the stream teams. I'm a part of the Benevolent Springers and the Super Mario Society. I'm trying to reach 2,000 followers by the end of 2026. If we reach that next year, I will be having a stream that is 2,000 minutes long, which is around 33 hours or so. Almost at 33 minutes. That wouldn't have made sense. But yeah. I believe that covers everything. Again, I'll be back with either Amiibo Festival or Wii Sports Resort tomorrow, maybe even something entirely different. We shall see how I'm feeling. But yeah. For now, oh. I should probably get rid of the thing. There you go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, definitely be sure to stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I will see you on the flip side. Have a good one, my friends.